Yo, so welcome to Midnight Ramblings. This is me, Douglas. I have my man Will here.
What's up, man?
And Crystal. Go ahead and say something.
Something.
All right. Sure.
Smart ass.
Hi, I'm Crystal.
And this is our first time having someone that's not Trevor.
Or Damien.
Well, Damien wasn't in the first one.
No,
The little test one we had. We uploaded before our last week. We were basically just trying it out, seeing how it would be, and then it ended up being pretty good, so we went ahead and just uploaded it too.
That's true. Yeah.
Now, this week we really don't have much to say outright. I know Will was talking about Donald Trump earlier today, about how he thinks being president was going to be easier.
Wait.
I don't understand that. Like, you know, you're an American. You fucking know. Like, president's job is hard.
I mean, yeah.
Like, you should know that.
We are, quote, the greatest country on the planet.
Like, you don't just gotta take care of us, you gotta take care of the entire world.
Yeah, especially England now with Brexit.
Yeah, like, I don't understand him.
And I would say he's not my president, but he kind of is, so, you know.
Yeah, he's definitely our president. That's the problem.
Yeah.
That is the problem.
And the fact is, like, I won't be playing golf, but he spent, like, 60 of his first 100 days playing golf. Blew up somebody with cheesecake. Oh, no, it's chocolate cake.
Chocolate cake.
Blew up a country with chocolate cake.
What?
Yeah, when he blew up Afghanistan, he couldn't tell you what country he bombed, but he could tell you everything about the chocolate cake he was eating.
It's real personal.
He was talking about like how moist it was, like the icing was perfect, which I think that's just like the most American thing you can do.
No, that's just the most asshole thing you can do.
No, like eat chocolate cake and bomb a country.
I mean,
Okay.
he bullied Arnold Schwarzenegger off of The Apprentice
Yeah.
via tweets. I don't know if you saw that or not.
Mm-hmm.
No.
It was kind of funny.
Yeah, I saw that.
I live under a rock. I don't use Twitter.
I mean, they show like the tweets and stuff on Facebook. Like now, this politics always post that kind of shit.
No, yeah, I guess. I see some.
Just some.
Just some.
So what do you use then? Just Facebook?
Snapchat.
Just Facebook and Snapchat?
I look at Instagram every now and then.
I
I think the last time I posted was last summer.
don't know the last time I posted on Instagram.
Mine was like a week ago.
I think I want to say it was like a month and a half ago.
Now, my Instagram's just like John Cena's. It's just random shit.
I mean, John Cena's isn't random.
Yeah, it is.
It all like
Have you seen his Instagram?
it combines into something though.
Not really.
Like the Kenny Omega one. It was
Yeah.
Kenny from South Park, Mega Man, and I forgot what the O was. Was it Donut?
I think it was just letter O.
Yeah. Like individually those are random. But it meant Kenny Omega.
Yeah.
So like it's not as random as it looks.
I mean, when he just posted the color green, that was kind of random.
I mean, yeah.
Like, it was just green.
I forgot what that went with though.
Like before, I think it was like a Burger King post, and then green, and then PBR. I was like, I don't fucking know any of this.
Yeah, I don't know what that means either.
No idea.
But oh man, I had to burp. It
Yeah.
didn't happen.
I just burped too.
Yeah, we've slowly been drinking a little bit before this, so you know, we're gonna be a little sporadic. I personally haven't had a lot yet.
I mean, I just had one glass, which
Oh.
I might pour myself a second one.
But it was Hypnotic and Red Bull. I just had Angry Orchard.
It was delicious.
And our lady companion here just had some wine.
Yes.
Like a white lady.
She's old white lady right now.
Whoa. I'm young and a person of color.
I mean, you ain't gotta be an old white lady to drink like an
to
old
be
white
an
lady.
old white lady.
Yeah, you can be bougie
Okay.
and white.
Like, all I drink is wine and vodka, so I tell people I drink like an old white lady.
That's fair.
Yeah. There's nothing wrong with it. It's a delicious lifestyle.
Okay.
Well, not the vodka part, but you know. the wine part.
I once sat next to like the most pristine, prim and proper little old white lady on a plane, and like she was like all but like wiping off the seats with like Lysol wipes, and then she ordered a Bloody Mary at like
Oh, I remember you.
10 a.m.
Yeah.
and I was like, okay, I see what your life is like.
I mean, the turn up game is real for old white ladies.
Yeah.
They stop caring.
And she was like, I want Grey Goose, please.
Yeah, like
Oh man.
when I get old, I'm doing everything that I was too nervous to do as a young one.
No, I went ahead and knocked that out already.
Oh man, I'm gonna do like cocaine,
Whoa.
heroin.
No,
Yeah, I'm doing
No.
hard drugs, and I turn 70.
No.
Like I'm already almost dead. I'm just gonna do it.
No.
It's coming. I'm gonna find out what cocaine is like.
I mean, you can just ask somebody.
Yeah.
Like we work
It's that
like
simple.
6 people
Hey,
that can
what
just
is
tell
cocaine
you.
There
like?
are a lot of people at our work that do like hard drugs.
Like you can just ask somebody.
We're not naming anybody
No.
because we got very specific last time, and we shouldn't had.
Yeah,
Because
like,
I was actually going to talk to him, be like, "Hey, have you heard the podcast?" And I was like, "Nah,
Yeah,
you
shouldn't do
can't.
that.
You can't hear it."
I was like 6 people came up to me at work was like, "Hey, that was a pretty funny podcast you guys did." I was like, there's a lot more people from work that listen to that than I expected.
Yeah, I didn't expect anybody from where we work to listen to it.
Like,
Strictly because I don't really
surprise.
talk to most of the people I work with.
I mean, it was a lot of the day shift servers
You posted
that
it
came
on
up to me.
Facebook, though.
Yeah, but only like 4 people I work with are on my Facebook.
Well, like I have quite a few people, like mostly like when I serve and
Yeah.
whatnot.
There you go.
But I was just like, one person listened, and then she passed it on to another, and then another, and then another, and then dude in the kitchen.
Which dude in the kitchen?
You don't work there no more. You listen to it.
Well, Matt.
From like this week to last week?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, they got fired in 1 week?
Like, back up.
Oh, I see what you're talking about.
I don't know if he exactly got fired. They just took him off the schedule.
Yeah, I don't know if he got fired or quit, but it railed me in backup.
It was like they just stopped. They just took him off the schedule on the day the schedule came out.
Yeah,
There was a lot of last minute problems they had to fix.
and then they said they fixed the schedule, but I'm still only working 4 days.
Like
Maybe
it's that.
that is the fix.
Like they want me to be a skill trainer, but I'm only 4 days a week.
They do want you a skill trainer?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to do it though. There's no pay raise with it.
But yeah, but
I mean, if you want to get to that shift leading point, you got to do it.
I mean, I know. I was just gonna get a par 4, get the shift leader, and then just go straight to it.
No, because one of the steps to being shift leader is being a trainer for 6 months.
6 damn months.
better get started.
I guess
It's
Like
like
yesterday.
the next,
6 months ago.
like the next time I believe they're opening the positions are in August.
August. Oh, never mind that. I don't plan on being there until August.
So, gotta be a par 4.
Well, I didn't plan on being there till now, so you know.
I was like, you might as well still do it.
Yeah.
Just in case.
I don't want the just in case for that. I want to just have it done, over with.
I mean, that itself, you get a $2 raise.
$2.
It used to be the $2 raise above the highest employee. But then, you know, when I started shift leading, I was the highest paid employee.
Yeah.
And they didn't like paying me like almost $20 an hour for 40 hours a week. That was really cutting into labor.
Yeah. I can see that.
They were just like, nah.
But like, I don't know if I would really want a shift lead. I just want the shift lead money.
It's not hard. You're just management's bitch.
I mean, I'm gonna end up spending most of my time in backup anyway.
Yeah. I mean, it's like Josh. He was shift leading today. I know I said his name, but he was just on the grill with me.
Yeah. But like, if I went to shift leading, who's our backup team?
The new guy,
Yeah, and Tracy.
and Jerry.
Yeah, Jerry too. What?
Speaking of Tracy and Cornbread and Cracker Barrel.
We saw her yesterday.
Her name's not Tracy.
Yeah, it's my cornbread. That
Oh.
girl. Her name is Tracy.
Yeah.
I forgot her. She
Yeah.
was hilarious.
She did not notice this yet. So, like, everyone else did. Like all the old people like, we worked
She's
with,
still with
y'all.
Charles.
No.
Who's Charles? Oh, I remember.
Yeah, no. He works at East Town with Jules.
He used to wear that nice blazer going into work.
Yeah.
I don't know about nice.
No, like, first couple weeks, it was real nice.
Oh,
and then
that's right. Like, and then he got greasier and greasier and greasier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It got dirtier.
working in a kitchen and walking.
darker.
And working in the kitchen, wearing a blazer into the kitchen is already a bad idea.
Yeah.
Like, I was wearing an apron.
It was like his first day of work. It was nice.
Like,
I'll give him that credit.
I was doing biscuits today, and I was wearing an apron, and somehow I got biscuit mix, like, right here underneath the apron, like, right at my chest.
Yeah.
It was just like, how?
Like, flour is basically the herpes of food.
Like,
the glitter of food.
I was wearing gloves, took off my gloves, walked back to the grill on, had flour underneath my fingernails.
Yeah. The shit gets everywhere.
It's just like, how? It was real annoying.
I have no idea how it always gets everywhere, but it always does. Like, you can't stop it.
I know.
But, getting away from work and politics. So, I had a weird dream. I kind of wrote it down. I'm starting a dream diary so I can remember what the fuck I be dreaming about.
I don't do that.
Like, I have a notebook in my bed so I can do it. And today I had a dream. I was at an old friend from, like, high school. She was getting married in my dream at this huge church, like the size of our high school. Like, a huge church. And I was just walking around and I was just running into random people. And we would go on, like, some weird adventure, like looking for the bathroom or stuff like that. Nothing, like, real major.
It's like you're calling it an adventure. Like,
No, I mean, I call it an adventure because it's easier than saying two people walking around looking for a bathroom.
okay,
But
I got you.
it was just a very weird dream. And I want to know if you guys have had, like, a realistic but dumb dream as well.
Not in a while. I don't, like, they say you dream every night, but I don't.
I don't every night.
I remember.
No, like
Not rememberable.
they've said, like, you dream every night. It's just whether
Yeah.
you remember them or not.
Yeah.
That's true.
I don't have ones I remember very often.
I don't either.
I used to have dreams, or I guess still do, like whether it's work or school. I dream that I have a normal day at work or school, and then I
I
have
do
to
that.
get up and go to work. And I'm like, I just did this. Like,
Actually,
can I
that
get a
happened.
break?
I mean,
That happened to me the other day, and, like, I had to be there at, like, 7. And I woke up at 6:30, and I was dreaming about being pissed about having to go to work. And then woke up, saw the time, and was pissed that I had to go to work and work till 6.
yeah.
And I was just like, man, just walked into work.
They
in a
say
bad
when you
mood.
dream about, like, work or school or something, it's because you're there too often.
Well, that's the truth.
And it, like, consumes your life. Therefore, you dream about it as well.
It does consume my life.
Like, most of my dreams are apocalyptic, so...
I've had a couple of those. I had this one random off the wall dream where there's this guy in college that I thought was cute, but he was gay, like in real life. And I was like,
Oh, that
okay.
bartender guy?
Yeah, I guess. And you know what I mean? Like, he was really attractive. And then, like, once I got to know him, he was also gay. And I was like, well, okay, my chance is gone. But then we became, like, real good friends.
Chance was never gone with him.
No, not Rocky.
No, the bartender dude.
What do you mean? He's proudly...
No, like, if he was to go straight for anybody, it'd be you.
Okay. My aunt said the same thing. My great aunt said, he's sweet on you.
Told you.
Because she's, like, old and that's how they say it, you know?
Like,
Alright.
me,
But
my brother,
anyway.
and my dad all said that when we first met him.
Alright.
So, in this dream, I had a dream that I got married to him in the School of Music, like, auditorium, which was also my middle school auditorium. Like, they just merged together. And Donna from that 70s show was in the corner with Eric, and they were just, like, shaking their heads, like, disappointed.
Did you take peyote?
No.
Yeah, that sounds like...
But then the thing is part of the dream was after I got married, I walked back to my dorm room by myself and cried because I was never going to have sex because I married a gay man. And it was the most random and off the wall, but it was like It was a very normal looking dream.
Nah, that's a very peyote dream.
What is peyote?
A drug that makes you hallucinate.
We'll go over that some other time.
Okay.
Just go like Google what is peyote. It'll tell you.
I also had a dream that this class that I skipped regularly, that everybody else also skipped regularly, like the professor was just like a TA who had graduated as an undergrad the year or the semester before. He wouldn't come to class to teach sometimes. Like he would skip class too.
I actually had a professor do that.
Yeah, he did it regularly. And I don't know if anybody passed that class because nobody was there to teach or learn. And so in my dream, like he was just an extra. Like never talked to him, never interacted with him. Like I would open a door and I would like see him inside and then I would like keep walking and do something else.
Like my English professor at Pellissippi, it was one of those big auditorium classes. I don't remember the guy's name because he only showed up once a week. Like it was Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 10:05. He would show up at 10:30 on Wednesday. Would not show up on Monday or Friday. And then he got mad because like it was like 3 months in, he showed up on a Friday and got mad because no one was there. Like every week for the last 3 months you haven't shown up. Don't get mad when nobody shows up on the day you don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, don't get mad at us.
Your anger is not justified.
Yeah, they ain't failed everybody.
Oh, I did?
Yeah.
Huh.
But he gave us all like extra credit to try to pass. And it was about a book that we did not read.
So you just have to have random knowledge to pass that class.
Luckily,
Like it's like literature class and you gotta know like chemistry.
yeah, like luckily my friend, he's not really my friend anymore. I don't remember his name. He's just like a friend from the class. I want to say
He's
is
just somebody you know at this point.
That's just some random dude, man.
Yeah.
like he and I
know his
like
It's a classmate.
like he and I hung out like while we had the class, and we hung out like the semester after. Derek had read the book.
I hope Derek listens to this somehow and remembers who you are while he's listening to you not remembering him.
That's all right, man. Like Derek, he and I both liked the author David Baldacci, and it was just like one of the select few books I had not read by him, and I was just like, come on. Like he has read like every single book of his, and it was on just like one of like the 6 or 7 I haven't read.
I have read none of his books because I don't read books very often.
I mean, you probably wouldn't like his. It's mystery politics.
Like I do listen to audiobooks every once in a while, but it's just hard to just sit and like read.
I feel like that's an old white lady thing.
But audiobooks?
Let me go and listen to my audiobook.
Well, I listen to a lot of podcasts, so an audiobook isn't that much different for
That's
me
true.
at least.
Yeah, it's the same. It's just not something you hear often.
Like one book I do want to get, I was looking at it today with Will, is The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck. I want that book. I think the author's name is like Mark Manson. I think that's his name. Somebody Google it for me.
Yeah, I do. I'm pretty sure if I open my phone, it's gonna die.
All right, you're up. Or not. You ain't gotta. But
I gotta keep my phone alive just enough for Dave to text me.
yeah. Like I like the book. Well, I like what I've read of the book, which is like the first chapter I could read for free online. And it's basically exactly what it sounds like. And I
feel like
want
I
to
should read that book.
get the hard copy of the book. Like I was telling you earlier, I want to get the hard copy because I don't like having a PDF of it for like $13 and I could just spend like the $16 and get the hardback.
Right.
Like I don't know if I'm just being like, I don't know what's the word I'm looking for. Just being yeah, that's it. Mark Manson. I don't know if I'm being like dumb about it. I guess dumb is not a good word to use, but you get what I mean.
Yeah.
Like either way, it's still words. But I just want the hardcover of it because I'm trying to build up my bookshelf.
Like sometimes you get like a lot of people get like the satisfaction of turning the page of a book while reading it.
I mean, I grew up. Well, not grew up, but I live in the age where you can swipe left on Tinder. I'm pretty sure the book's going to be the exact same way.
Oh yeah, I mean like, I own, I want to say 6 books like from Google Play Books,
Yeah.
like where I've just like used like my Google rewards or I've actually bought them, and like when you like flip through, like it's just like flipping page, like makes like the whole motion. It looks like a page
All right.
flipping through. It's kind of nice. Like I'm not gonna lie, but some people like, get the satisfaction of like touching the page and moving it, or like out of a new book doing that.
I think I'm gonna buy a few books. Like, I still don't have the Art of War, like in my collection, even though I've read most of it. I don't have a hard copy of myself for myself, and I do have the complete collection of William Shakespeare and Edgar Allan Poe. I have 2 random books that I got from a Dollar Tree. I forgot the names of both of them.
Someone's about being fat.
The Obesity Paradox.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the other one I can't remember the name of, but it's hilarious. Like, I've read the first chapter. That book is funny.
Was it the one about Hillary?
No, I didn't get that one.
Okay.
I don't want a book about Hillary. I don't care about Hillary.
You said you were gonna get it.
She's basically the Sarah Palin of this election. No one cares.
You said you were gonna get it.
I did not.
Yeah. You said I should get this.
No, I'm saying I did not get it.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I changed my mind before I bought it,
Okay.
which was the best decision of my life.
I haven't read for pleasure in, what is this, 2017? A good 10 years.
Well, I've read for pleasure recently.
I've tried a few times, but like it never.
No, I read
But for
like
me,
6 books a year.
I just read the Aragon series, the Harry Potter series, and I was gonna read The Hobbit, but I didn't. And I want to read The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck, and Doing It.
Don't forget about 50 Shades.
I did read 2 of the 3 50 Shades books, or 2 of the 4. Christian Grey has his own book now too.
You can't see me, but I'm nodding my head in disappointment.
Look, it's a craze. I wanted to at least read it. And for the record, I like 50 Shades of Grey, the book, even though it is really rapey.
It's really rapey. If they had the exact same situation with a poor dude, he'd go to jail.
Or just like, not him.
Yeah, like if it was
But to
me,
be
dude,
fair,
I'd,
she signed a contract.
like if it was me, jail, immediate jail. Doesn't help that I'm colored too.
I mean, look, there was a contract. That is a business transaction.
Sex contract.
Look, whatever you want to call it, it's a contract. She willingly-ish agreed.
I guess. I mean, that's all like my friend.
But she left them at the end. Spoiler.
My friend retweeted something the other day about 50 Shades, and she was like, can we reenact the scene out of 50 Shades, babe? And he was like, yeah, how about the part where you bought me an Audi?
I forgot about that.
I started cracking up. I read that. I was like, oh my God.
He bought all his subs a car so they could drive to his house and get naked in his red room. Was it a red room? I think it was red.
I
I
couldn't
never
tell
saw
you.
the movie or
Y'all
read the
haven't
book.
read it. Never mind.
No,
No.
this is all you.
Well, let me know if it was red.
I'm not gonna find out.
He's talking to
I'm
them.
talking
Oh.
to them. I'm talking to them.
I'm new to this.
I think it was red. I want to say it was red.
Yeah. I have no idea.
Yeah, whips and chains all over the place, and he would be in there with no shirt and blue jeans. Because that's apparently how he wanted to get down.
The whips and chains excite me.
Put chains and whips excite me. I can't remember who sings that song.
Rihanna.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
No. Is it?
I'm pretty sure, though.
When you said it, it sounded right, but when you second guessed it, I second guessed it. So
I don't remember who
none
sings
of
that
us
song.
really
either.
know.
I'm like 90% sure it's
So,
Rihanna.
Crystal, I'm talking to them. Y'all let me know if it's Rihanna. Because the only thing I remember about Rihanna is Chris Brown, Umbrella,
Work.
and Work. That's it.
Let me see it. Work, 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 work.
My umbrella, Ella, Ella,
eh,
eh.
And then.
You're not wrong. I feel bad for laughing.
Oh, and
That's
this
just-
whole Drake thing where they like were a thing for like 2 days. The internet broke, and then he went to some other bitch,
Yeah,
and she went to some other nigga.
yeah.
It's like,
I mean,
y'all were just a tour fling.
at least she's not Meek Mills.
Meek
It is
Mills.
what it is.
Nicki Minaj. What is wrong with you?
Yeah,
What?
Nicki, you could have had Drake.
You could have had, like, any
Anybody.
other rapper.
You could have had any rapper, except like,
You know, like Jay-Z.
yeah, Jay-Z got Beyonce. I
Like,
don't care who you are.
he
You're not
currently has
touching
Queen.
Beyonce. Yeah.
Beyonce wouldn't
had
have to.
an army ready to go as soon as she said Becky with the good hair.
Yeah.
Like, they attacked people. They attacked Rachel Ray.
Yep.
You know how much power you need to attack Rachel Ray? She's part of Team Oprah. Like,
I know.
how do you attack Rachel Ray?
Rachel Ray is it's my girl.
She's like the American sweetheart. She's like Martha Stewart without the felony.
Although
Also
Martha
not
Stewart
wrong.
and Snoop Dogg, that was the funniest video I've ever seen.
It's like
Yeah,
one
they
of
have
these
like
are
an
felony.
ongoing thing right now.
And it was also another funny thing I saw was Seth Rogen, Wiz Khalifa, and Snoop Dogg smoking together.
Yeah.
That was hilarious. It was just like Wiz and Snoop, and like Seth Rogen just walks in the front of the camera. I'm just like, Seth Rogen, what are you doing there?
My favorite like interview type thing with Seth Rogen is and probably forever will be with Tyler the Creator. That interview was hilarious. It was Tyler and somebody else. I want to say it was Lionel, but I could be wrong there too.
Yeah.
But it was so funny.
Did you see Seth Rogen? Well, they casted Timon and Pumbaa in the live action Lion King movie.
Yeah.
They casted Timon and Pumbaa, and I think Timon is Billy Eichner, like from Billy on the Street and like Parks and Rec.
All right.
Yeah, or like loud, annoying white gay dude. Pumbaa is Seth Rogen.
I'm down.
I'm just like, really?
I still want the Three Hyenas to be New Day from WWE.
That'd be sweet. I
I
don't
can
know.
see that.
It'd be hilarious.
I mean, like, outside, they're starting to get to that point of fame where it's just like the John Cena effect. Like, you know, you start going to like the New York Stock Exchange, you start going on the talk shows, and you bring like that chemistry off screen, like from
Yeah.
WWE to like Conan and stuff like that. People are starting to know who they are. And that would just be funny to see.
Yeah,
Them
like
as the hyenas.
wait, I love New Day personally. I think they're hilarious.
I thought they
And
were
they get
annoying
away
at
with
first.
a lot of stuff.
Yeah, Biggie makes a lot of dick jokes.
He makes a lot of dick jokes.
Really?
Yeah.
He said,
Like Xavier Woods had that thing with Paige get leaked. The Fappening Part 2. Did you not know that?
No.
Okay.
yeah,
That's a different topic, different day. But a bunch of her like sexual things that she had like in the cloud or on her phone or something like that got leaked to the internet. And one of the members of New Day is having sex with her while another dude is videotaping them. And there's a third camera because you can see him videotaping.
yeah.
Oh.
So like, I
No
don't
one
know where
ever-
that other camera is.
no one
coming
talked
from.
about that. But yeah, there's
Nobody
a-
mentioned there was another camera recording the dude recording them two.
yeah,
That was all kinds of intentional.
Yeah. Like,
yeah. I was like, they're like, oh no, like she's, like there was a whole ones of like her by herself. I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry, Paige. Like, you know, like she didn't mean for it to happen. But I was like, you know, if you're recording it with like a full set of cameras,
Yeah. Like you put
Like,
production value into it, you know what you're doing.
yeah, like it's gonna happen.
But anyway, they did that and like a week later, like the next Monday Night Raw, after they got leaked and we saw Xavier Woods blow up on the internet, it was Biggie and Kofi just standing there like smirking with their arms crossed. Like, anything you want to talk about?
Dang.
And it was like a week and a half later, they had the WrestleMania, and Big E was just like, they had like the Ultimate Thrill Ride and Orlando theme, you know,
Yeah.
the roller coaster at the stage ramp and everything. And he's like, it's time to pull our levers, and like made like the motion by his pants.
Yeah.
And it was like, oh, I mean, the levers. I was like, you are the ones loved by kids, and you're just constantly making dick jokes.
Yeah.
And they have a new pay-per-view called The Great Balls of Fire coming out.
Like,
And
They
he's,
made bootios. Did you really think they weren't going to cross lines
They
at
made,
some point?
what was it, Booty Pops?
Booty Pops. They
Boodles?
made kids try, like, they were on, like, had the show on the network, and they made kids try booty juice, booty pops, booty O's, booty noodles.
They have marketed an ice cream that may come out in real life.
No.
Booty pops.
Booty Pops.
Yeah.
That's too
They're like,
much.
their latest
It's
gimmick is, like, driving, like, an ice cream cart.
And like the biggest like kicker of everything is that shit is really expensive. Like
It's
Booty-O's
kinda-
was $12 a box.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
also
but you
delicious.
get a
12
T-shirt too.
$12 a box.
But it comes with a T-shirt.
Not the ones I saw didn't.
Nah, Damon got a t-shirt.
Damien got a T-shirt with his.
Whoop-de-doo.
The Booty-O's. Because they make sure you ain't booty. That was my favorite slogan.
And they came out a giant box of booty O's.
Dressed as Saiyans. From
Like,
Dragon Ball Z.
that was,
What, Yamcha, Nappa, and Vegeta?
yeah. That was
Those are real people on that
What
show.
a name.
Vegeta. I always thought, like, I was saying a bad word growing up, saying Vegeta.
Yeah.
Because I was just like,
kinda
which
hits
even
you
like,
like it
It
is.
wasn't even Yamcha, now think about it. Let me correct myself. It's like Raditz, Nappa, and Vegeta.
I don't remember. I just know, like, first time I was watching, like, Dragon Ball, heard the name Vegeta, and I was like, Dad, can I actually, like, watch this? He's like, why? They just said Vegeta. And it's just like, is that the name of a person?
Yeah.
And it's just like, yeah, it is. It's him. And it's just like, what do you think they're saying, son? Oh, no, it just sounds dirty.
Yeah.
And then I walked around the house at like 6 years old, just like screaming Vegeta, 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 because it sounded dirty. And then I went to, I want to say it was my sister's room, and I screamed out vagina
Wow.
just to see if anyone noticed.
Did it work?
They noticed.
They definitely noticed. I want to say it was Christy's room.
Can't do that. That's against the rules.
I always hung out in Christy's room as a child. Like,
Why would you hang out in your sister's room?
He was a child.
That
Yeah.
breaks the rules of all sibling houses on Disney Channel.
no, because like all my siblings were like teenagers while I was growing up. So like I was always like being babysat by them. And they didn't ever like want to go into the living room to watch me. So, you know, Christy was like the most mature one out of the group.
Ain't she
So-
the youngest daughter?
Yeah. Sonia, Charlie was the youngest. Charlie was kind of a reject, kind of trying to be the whole thug kind of guy.
Thug life.
And like Sonia was kind of like the reject punk rocker girl getting into Red Hot Chili
Oh, so
Peppers.
she was like the one singing Skater Boy in her bedroom. Is that what she was?
Like she hung out with
Or
like
she was
all the
like-
like the bad girls, and like Christy was like the good girl who did bad things but blamed Sonia.
So she was like the Britney Spears.
Yeah. So like I always like hung out in her room. Like she would like always like, you know, like doing her nails or like watching Titanic or Friends. So like, I got like Friends was like her favorite show.
I hate Titanic.
I like it.
That movie is super overrated in my opinion.
Like that's when I really got into Friends. I was like 7. Like I got into Friends like at a really young age. So like when I grew up and I started watching it again, I was like, oh, I get what's going on here.
I think it was called Married with Children when I was a kid.
I did too.
I watched the shit out of that show. And Grounded for Life
I didn't watch that.
and like every black 90s sitcom.
Yeah, I think if you were black, you were supposed to watch like the black sitcoms. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, but like it was just I don't know. I liked it. I know what was it? Shit. What was the one that Kid Dynamite? My black hurts. Please help me. JJ Walker.
What?
Was that Good Times?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He's like Dynamite.
Yeah. I was like, man, I gotta get the name of this show. Like we were talking about ending this podcast. I was like, I'm not ending it until I figure out the name of this show.
Like growing up, I mean, I watched Married with Children, like the Cosby Show,
I just
and like
different day.
I mean, like
I want to do that one with Damien.
I used to love watching the Cosby Show,
Damien will
man.
jar you.
For what?
I don't know. You'll probably say something rapey.
No.
I used to watch like a lot of like Nickelodeon shows and like TGIF.
I know there was a show that terrified me with the opening credits.
What?
Goosebumps?
Mm-hmm.
That damn dog
Yep.
terrified the shit out of me when I was a kid. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know if y'all have seen the themes, the
Oh, I've
theme
seen
track of Goosebumps.
You,
Watch the dog. I think it's close to the end, like the middle-ish end. Dog is creepy.
you know what got me? Tales from the Crypt.
Tales from the Crypt? Yeah.
That got me a
No.
lot. Damien used to love that show.
Are You Afraid of the Dark got
Are
me
You
the first
Afraid
time.
of the Dark? Got me occasionally. Like
Yeah.
there were some times it was so cheesy, like it was painful to watch, but then those other times like made up for it.
And something that wasn't supposed to be scary, but scared the fuck out of me the first like 6 times that I saw it. That talking fucking statue from Legends of the Hidden Temple. That got me sometimes.
Me too.
No.
It got me. I'm not even gonna lie. Yeah.
And then them people that jump out at you when you run in the temple, they got me a few times too. Because I was like, why are they capturing them? What are they gonna do with them? Why do they just come back? Do they fight in the back and win? These guys can't fight apparently because every kid comes back.
You know what scared me like the most as a kid?
That random moat
No.
just covered with fog. You don't know what the fuck's under
No.
it.
No. Speaking of, the thing that infuriated me the most was that little 3-piece puzzle in Legends of the Temple that nobody
Mine
could
of
do.
the silver monkey.
Yeah.
I
A
want
little
one of those in
monkey,
real
like-
life.
I do too.
Like you could see it every single time, and they would fumble every single time.
I mean,
It was
your
upsetting.
adrenaline's pumping.
I guess. But what scared me the most as a kid was the song Man Eater by Hall & Oates. I thought there was really a woman that ran out at night that was like gonna get me.
You're not a man though.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like I was scared that she was lurking and I might be getting the line of fire.
No, that's not how it works.
That's not how it works.
Well, I'm older, but that song came on the radio around nap time. And like that's what I thought about before I
We're
went to
similar
sleep.
ages.
I'm just saying, do you remember that song getting on the radio?
Yeah.
Okay.
That song is still on the radio.
That song was playing in Walmart today.
Yeah.
Okay then. I'm talking about like when it came out.
I guess.
Sure. Now, I can't think of many songs that came out. I guess NWA came out when I was a kid. Like when I was bornish. One of their albums came out that same year, I think. And The Simpsons, I'm a day older than The Simpsons. Boom. Longest running cartoon on the air. Older than,
Are they still making new episodes?
yeah.
It's like
They're gearing up for the-
occasion.
No, their seasons aren't as long anymore, or they split up their seasons, but they still come out every fall. That I know for sure.
Yeah.
And I'm gearing up for the next Treehouse of Horror. It's going to be the 28th one, 27th one.
I don't even know what that is.
Treehouse of Horror is their Halloween special. They do every year.
Yeah.
And that's
Okay.
what got me into Edgar Allan Poe was one of them. They recreated The Raven, where Homer was the man and Bart was the Raven. It was so funny. And Eleanor was Marge.
Of course.
They had like a picture of Marge, and she was supposed to be Eleanor. Yeah, I remembered a lot from that.
Yeah.
And the epic rap battle of history ended and began on the Raven quotes.
Nice.
Like it began with the first line from the Raven, it ended with the last line of the Raven. Which I'm not 100% sure Nevermore is the last line. It just seems like it would make sense to be.
I don't remember.
No, I remember that epic rap battle.
I know it starts off Once Upon a Midnight Dreary. Something, I forgot what it is now. Because now I can only remember the rap verse.
Do it.
What?
The rap verse.
The rap? No, I'm not rapping. I can't rap. I mean, I can rap, but like, I'm not doing it on here.
Please.
No, never.
I'll pay you $1.
I'll tell you now, if this gets, we'll say, 150 plays, just 150, I will rap on the next one.
Can I choose a song?
No.
Okay, to interject, apparently the Nevermore is the last word of the Raven.
All right, there you go.
So says Google.
I want to choose a song. It
I
won't
was
be
just gonna
anything
look it
dumb.
up in my book when I got home.
I was just gonna play like Gambino or
I'll do Gambino.
like I was gonna choose something good, like something you know. I wasn't gonna choose anything like Weird Al.
I'm not gonna know
Please
Weird Al.
do Weird Al.
I'll do Bino. I'll
Like
do
White Nerdy.
Cole. I'll do J. Cole. And I can't do Kendrick. Kendrick is too clever because I'll be rapping it and I'll say some stuff and I'll be like, ooh, ooh, grabbing my chest and stuff. Like,
What was this shit J. Cole
and then
said?
I'll miss some
He
lines.
said, "Ooh, I'm gonna stretch niggas out."
He said, ooh, I'm gonna stretch niggas out. I was like, whoa. I don't know what that means, but it sounds gay as fuck. Like, power to you for being gay and open and everything. Please don't let that be the way you come out the closet.
In the middle of the song "Get Off My Dick,"
Yeah.
like, remember I was getting into J. Cole and I was like, "What is GOMD? What's the name of this song?" And I was like, so this
Little
was like,
did you know.
it like
Get off
first
my
line,
dick.
like first line was like, "Get off my dick." I was like, oh,
That's what it means.
I was like, huh, this is fire.
You can't have Get Off My Dick the name of a song on the radio. They won't play that song.
No, I mean they used to play skeet 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 skeet, and then white
Yeah.
people started learning what
White
skeet
people knew what
was.
skeet was, and I ain't heard it on the radio since.
No,
Ever since Dave Chappelle said it in one of them stand-up, I ain't heard it on the radio since.
yeah, he explained what skeet was.
You
and
know,
he was
there are
like-
little soccer moms driving around singing it, like, yeah, I'm cool. And then
To
they
the
figured it out.
window.
Well, no, on the 104.5 throwback mix, they started playing it yesterday. Their new
I haven't
throwback.
listened to them
I don't
in a
listen.
while.
Well, no, it was like we were driving my mom's truck and we were just kind of going through. Damien, for some reason, likes the Fulton High School radio station because it puts
Okay.
like 70s and like 80s throwbacks all the time.
Lame.
So like
You know
Damon
what I
likes
miss.
listen to that, and like we were like going through that 97.5 and like 104.5, 102.1, and it was like the noon throwback mix, and Damon was like, "Yeah, let's do this," and then they started playing that after I think it was Digital Underground.
I remember the radio station I listened to the most, if I remember it correctly, was KJM 1340.
Oh, wow. That's a long time ago. That's the AM station.
Yeah, man. That was AM. And I was listening to, what was it, Time Warner Morning Show?
Yeah. My
It's the
favorite
Time Warner
part of that
Morning Show.
was the hidden racism, where they'd call in and they'd be like, Tom, so-and-so did this, and so-and-so did this, and my boss did this. Hit the button. And they'd be like, hidden racism.
Yeah. I can't remember the dude that was on there with them.
J. Anthony Brown.
Yeah, that nigga's hilarious.
Yeah. His laugh is contagious.
Yeah. I remember listening to that shit on the way to school every morning with my mom.
Yep. Yeah, me too.
So
Or
you
like
had a
in the
Mexican mom,
summers.
so you didn't have that.
True. Yeah.
My mom never took me to school.
Well, it wasn't. Mine was in the summers when I was going to summer day camp. Like she would drop me
And
off.
like
I
I
went
lived
to
a
a-
block away from my school.
I went to a hella white school. Like, my school was so white, the name was Sturkey.
I went to TL Wagner.
What does that even mean?
Thank you. I couldn't find Sturkey Elementary School right now if I fucking tried. I had a black third grade teacher. That's all I remember.
Oddly enough,
Confused
like
my mom. And then we had a water gun fight, water gun war. I'm calling it a war. It was like 50 kids. That's a war.
it's a lot of water guns you gotta confiscate.
Yeah. Yeah, we lost a lot of water guns that day. But it was hella worth it. Like, we lined up on a hill. Like, it was some of us at the bottom of the hill, some of us at the top of the hill. And we literally just ran at each other like colonial battles.
Wow.
Like before guerrilla warfare was a thing.
Now, see, when you grow up next to the border, the only type of wars you had was on the soccer field.
Oh, see. Didn't have that problem because my school wasn't like soccer white, it was baseball white.
Like my school, I was the first class to go through kindergarten at that school. It was brand new, and I was in first grade actually. I went to Ben Holes kindergarten. I went to first grade there, and they had built this huge playground. It had a full size football field, a full size baseball field, and a full size soccer field. But no one played football and baseball.
Oh no.
Like, I went to school with a bunch of Mexicans in a town called El Centro.
Yeah.
Everyone played soccer.
Like for me, I was at a white school, so I had to learn baseball, and I had to learn football there. And then when I went to my after school stuff with the Boys and Girls Club, it was in the middle of the hood. So I had to learn like tackle football and basketball in order to survive, and dodgeball. I had to learn dodgeball too.
Yeah. I think
So,
every
like-
kid has to learn dodgeball in order
So
to
I was
survive.
just good at sports when I got to middle school.
Well, what was messed
And I was-
up? Go ahead.
In middle school, I just had to learn sports. And then when I got to middle school, apparently like the class of white was completely different from Sturkey, because then I had to learn badminton and volleyball.
And then, like when I was in elementary, we had like it was like certain grades versus like certain grades, or like two different grades had like the same recess. When I was in third grade, Damien was in sixth grade. School goes to sixth grade there, so it was third grade and sixth grade that were in recess together, and there was always like the big like dodgeball like between like the different grades. So I was really upset that I had to play against Damien. One, I was 8 and he was 11. Like that don't seem like a big difference, but like one's still a child, one's about to be a teenager,
Yeah,
and like they were wrecking our little asses.
yeah, I would bet.
And then like one day we just like got everybody all on the same page. We're like, you know what? They say not to aim at the head. We're gonna aim at the head.
Oh, see, I just went head hunting.
Like
Literally.
Yeah.
I had a friend named Damien. His name was Damien Johnson, and he hit this kid like in the head, like in the side, hit him in the head, and made him like comically almost do a flip. Like he hit in the head and like hit the concrete head first, and like looked like he was doing a breakdance move. Like his feet went in the air, like his
So
hand
you
was
concussed
up.
a child? Is that what you're saying?
I didn't.
You're like trying to make it funny. I was
Yeah,
like,
you're
no,
like trying to glorify.
you dominated some kid because you were sore losers at dodgeball.
Yeah.
Like for me,
This
I was
is
like,
pretty bad.
I was 8, but my mom worked at the Boys and Girls Club Teen Center, so I had to play dodgeball with like 17-year-olds, and I was getting fucking wrecked. Like, I had to learn how to catch because I wasn't fast enough to dodge. So
One of your reflexes had to like step up.
I had to get good at something. I
Yeah.
couldn't throw, I couldn't dodge, so I figured I'd just catch. And I got real good. And then teenagers started wanting me on their team like a year later. And I was like, yeah. And then somebody taught me how to throw. And I was starting to get people out. And I was like, yeah, I'm ready. And then I went back to the Boys and Girls Club with kids my age. And I started railing them.
Did you get banned from playing?
No man.
No, there was a bully there. I think his name was Aaron. Almost hit him in the head. Like I threw it. And like, you ever had that moment where you know you fucked up, but you haven't fucked up yet? Like you're in process of fucking up and everything goes in slow motion?
Yep.
It was that. I just saw the ball going slowly toward his head, like from across the gym. So like, he did not see it coming. Like I was on one sideline, he was on the other. And he didn't see it coming. He was still looking straight ahead. And it's just slowly coming. And then, fortunately, this little girl runs out. She throws the ball and just BAM! Gets her good.
So fortunately, the girl got
Yeah,
hit.
fortunately, I railed the girl instead.
Okay.
And we're gonna go ahead and just stop there. So go ahead, comment below. Comment below something. I don't really care. We didn't stop with a question, but
Well, comment below if you had any funny dodgeball experiences
Boom.
growing up.
funny dodgeball experiences. I'm okay with that. And I like to thank Miss Crystal for coming. Well, we came to her, but thank you for being here with us.
Sure.
And I guess we will ramble at midnight next week. Oh, I did it right that time. Yeah. All right, see you guys.